What's up, guys? Vaping Mr. J here.
I'm Harley Quinn.
And I got some Jazzy Boba. I need to get another bottle of it. And I'm drinking some vodka mixed with a little bit of Arizona Kiwi Strawberry. I don't know if y'all realize by now, but I drink every night when we play Grand Theft Auto. So, but yeah, this video is going to be about Roy and one of his friends. We're going to focus on the friend first. Alright, so this girl named Heidi Smith comments yesterday. And she goes, "You guys better stop it. Roy and Alex is my friends. I know Alex since high school. She can't help it. It's called disability. Or it called disability. She can't help it, damn ass. No one perfect. I have a learning disability. Yeah, no shit. Probably a spelling disability as well. And speech problem, depression and anxiety. So come in, pick on me. Okay, you guys have problems, so back off. We have problems. That may be so. But we're gonna go ahead and address this. Ain't nobody picking on him. Uh, he has dated a 14-year-old. I do have proof of that. If you want to see it, you can hit me up on one of my social medias. Everything's linked in the description box. I will I will be glad to show you. Um, but as far as picking on nobody, he's the pot calling kettle black because technically we're not picking on him. We're just telling the truth. Okay. You may say Roy's your friend, but I've known this fucker since 2007, late 2017. Okay, so that's almost 4 fucking years, 3 or 4 years, right? Okay, so once we found out, me and my ex found out that he was a child predator or pedophile, as some people would call him. We barred him or banned him from our broadcast. Okay, he threw a bitch fit about that. He says, "I have no reason not to be in your guys' broadcast." Yeah, okay. So we blocked him, but he would still pop in there and watch our broadcast. Now keep in mind at the time we were overly friendly, which we kind of calmed that down. So we had a lot of minors that would come through our broadcast and just hang out and shit and chat in the chat box while me and my fiance did our live. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why we didn't want him in there. Okay, but we calmed that down. We started banning kids from our broadcast because, well, shit started to get a little 18 plus, and yeah. Um, but he has constantly made fun of my weight, my hobbies, the way I look. He was always thinking about mine and my ex's sex life. He's an overall disgusting person. And when I say he makes fun of my hobbies, all right, one of the things I collect is flashlights. Now the reason why I do that is one, it's a hobby. Two, I'm a prepper and survivalist. What that means is I prep and try prep to survive like an apocalypse of some sort, whether it be natural disaster or something along those lines, right? But he would always say every time I got a new flashlight, he's like, "Oh, you got another flashlight to shove your ass." First off, if you're not gay, why the hell would you make comments like that? Which he is bisexual, and we'll get to that here in a second. So that's fine. I was talking on my live, and I was talking about one of the things that happened to me when I was a kid. Um, well, needless to say, well, not a kid. I can't really say a kid, but more or less a teenager of sorts. And I gave a guy oral sex. Race doesn't matter. Um, and I was talking about that in my live, and well, he was spying on my broadcast, and he uses that every time he gets the chance. Now, first off, again, teenager, I was underage. Okay, okay. But he uses that constantly. Now, if he's not a predator or a child molester or a pedophile or anything like that, why would you constantly bring that up? It makes no sense, right? Okay. He's also made fun of me for being bisexual. He's picked on me for my mental issues. As you would call them, disabilities. I have depression, ADHD, bipolar anxiety, social anxiety, um, partial paranoid schizophrenia. So yeah. But he has made fun of my mental health multiple times. He thinks it's fucking hilarious that I get depressed and all this. So with you having depression, I would keep an eye on that. One time I had a depressive episode. I broke down crying. I left the group chat like I normally do. They know why. Most of the time, they know why I leave the group chat, mostly because I would like to be alone. Okay? Well, luckily to one of our ex friends, she sent me a screenshot of him basically saying that I needed to grow up and stop having depressive episodes.
We also put that in the chat.
Yeah. They were there. They saw it. I'm surprised. I think one of y'all fucking jumped down his damn throat.
I think it was a good mixture.
Yeah. So with you having all that, and especially depression, if you have a depressive episode, just be careful about showing it around him.
Please. Just for your safety.
Now, he has manipulated a 15-year-old trans boy. I used to be really good friends with that trans boy. And like he told me the boy told me my ex everything, like how Roy got him to manipulated him into harassing this girl for him. And I think that's absolutely fucking disgusting. What I also think is disgusting is the fact that Roy recognizes people's pronouns, but he doesn't use them. Like this trans boy's pronouns are he, him. Roy often not oftentimes, all the time refers to that trans boy as she, and I have to correct him. He did the same thing to someone who I was really close with, who was like a child to me, like I was pretty much their father online, and that person, so trans boy, Roy would not respect that person's pronouns. Okay. And I'm gonna be honest with you. We tried being friends with Roy. It just he started getting a little creepy and made everybody in the group uncomfortable.
Yep.
So we kicked him out once, and I was like, okay, well let's try and give him another chance. Same thing happened. Everybody was uncomfortable, so we just straight up kicked him out. And what does he do? He takes the fucking TikTok and starts talking shit.
Yep. Same hypothesis every freaking time.
Yeah. And with the video that he made about Ducky over here, aka Motor, there was no reason for that video to be made. Yes, Motor was constantly commenting on Roy's videos. I have no control over that, but Roy does. He could just block Motor. It's not that hard. And I would like to point out the constant harassment he has done to me. I would block one of his YouTube channels, and he would come up with a brand new one, start commenting again. I'd block that one. It's just a never-ending cycle.
Never-ending story.
Now let's move on to the video that you commented on about what we said to Alex. Yes, I was wrong for that. But the reason why I did it is because he made fun of her. He made fun of my fiance first. So I was raised the way what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay? You have your right to your opinion. He has a right to his opinion. But here's the thing. In the response video they made, he said I was wrong for that. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? So why can you make fun of my fiance, but I can't make fun of yours? Oh, is it because yours is mentally disabled? I don't give a shit.
Shit, by law, I'm mentally disabled.
I was actually about to bring that up. If you listen, no offense, babe, if you listen to the way she speaks, she's not all there.
I'm still like a little kid stuck in my fucking brain.
Yeah,
or stuck in my
well, that's due to the trauma you experienced as a kid. Stuff like that will actually stun your brain growth or your brain capacity.
Yep.
But the point of the matter is she's technically disabled. I wouldn't surprise me if Harley Quinn over here doesn't have a form of autism.
I probably do because isn't this one of the signs of autism? Like I can't make eye contact that great.
Yeah, that's a I would say that's more of what, a sensory disorder. Yeah, and that's one of the main things that comes with autism. Now, it can be ADHD as well, but ADHD is not that common. It's not that common in ADHD. I have disabilities of my own. Like I said, I have ADHD, bipolar, depression, anxiety, social anxiety, and partial schizophrenia. Also, if you watch me, watch my eyes in some of my videos. You can't really see my eyes right now, but if I'm making a video over here, you'll see my eyes move all over the place. I can't control that. The only time I can control it is when I'm focused on my phone, and that's about it. But you can even ask them, when I'm sitting here, my eyes, unless I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, my eyes are all over the place. And you know, honestly, you're like, oh, that's not that bad. It's actually quite painful when you're constantly moving your damn eyes. Because what actually controls your eye movements, there's actually muscles that are in behind your eyeballs, and that's what's controlling it. So with my eyes constantly moving, it's working those muscles a lot, and after a while it gets tiring and it hurts. But I'm going to tell you right now, before we switch to the other topic, because I know she wants to get on that topic, keep an eye on Roy, because he really does like to prey on the weak. And
Yep.
you may take that as an insult to Alex, but it's coming from someone who studied psychology 101 and disorders and disabilities and all that. Probably not the right word to use, but she's mentally deficient. I can tell by the way she acted in the first video that they made together. Okay? So just keep an eye on that. And if there's any kids that are around him, keep an eye on that as well. Alright. So let's go ahead and talk about that video, because I know after Harley Quinn over here watched it, she had some things she wanted to say. So we'll go ahead and say what you gotta say, babe.
Okay, I got a question. What war and what are we in? Truth against lie? Is that what we're in? Where's the why are you coming at Motor? What is it about you? It's baffled. Shit. Let me say this one thing. Okay, you keep coming at us like that. There ain't gonna be no war. There ain't gonna be no battle. It's gonna be something else. Ain't gonna say because it's gonna be a surprise. That's all I gotta say.
And I wanna reiterate what I said in the other video. If your family is this all-powerful thing, why didn't you bring them up before? Why do you wait till now? Also, why do you bring them up after you made a threat to come after me? Because you think if they can save your ass from that, you're sadly mistaken, buddy boy. They can't save you from that.
He's afraid.
That is a criminal threat to do bodily harm. And I'll say it like I said it before. And I'll say it again. You come down here, the two things are going to happen. You're either going to go to jail or you're going to end up in a body bag. And before anybody says, oh, well, you're premeditating this shit, he should have never said he was coming down here.
Exactly.
Because by him saying that he was going to come after me, I now have the right
That's
to
a
invoke the
threat.
I have the right to invoke the castle doctrine as well as stand your ground.
Oh,
That is how the law works. Yes, I might get arrested and be in jail for a couple of days, but once my lawyer proves that it's self-defense, off scot-free.
yep. The laws of Louisiana are a good thing. A good thing.
So, to all three of you, if y'all want this shit to end, just leave it alone.
Yep. What am I
It's
gonna say?
that fucking simple. If y'all want this, Roy, if you want this shit to end, stop commenting on my fucking videos that aren't about you. That's all I got to say. What, anybody get any, you want to add anything, Motor?
He keeps harassing me, the more I'm just gonna comment on him.
Yeah. Let's say that again.
Or he keeps harassing you, the more I'm just gonna keep commenting and harassing him like I've been doing.
No, you probably just do that anyways.
Yeah, probably. So he's a sick.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, we're out.